Congrats, Sophia. I heard that you have been promoted. Good job. Thanks, Farine. Hard work has paid off eventually. I guess you called me in for a party. Yeah, let's go. I needed some assistance from you. Sure, how can I assist you? I recently got promoted to a deputy manager's position and have been assigned a team. This role demands a lot of brainstorming, future planning and stretching beyond normal working hours. All the tensions related to career goals and aspirations have led to change in my behavior as well. I have become a lot arrogant and egoistical, because of which my current team is not liking me, and without their support it won't be easier for me to survive. I used to enjoy it a lot initially, but from past few months, it's creating a huge toll on my work-life balance. I'm unable to understand where did I go wrong. It is quite clearly evident that due to hectic work schedule, you have overused your power of action, and hence your right side became hyperactive and you became egoistical. Power of action. Ego. Huh? I didn't understand anything. In our subtle system, there are two powers. By the first power, which is on the left-hand side, we desire. But by the second one, on right side, we go into action, and it's called as Kriya Shakti. Now, when this action starts within us, it produces the byproducts, or we can say all the problems of these organs, which are to be deposited somewhere, and they get deposited in the brain as ego. How did this horrible ego develop? Let me ask you, what is the satisfaction that one gets out of doing any effort? This action. We go on doing some action. Why should we do it? After all, action means, any activity means exertion, preparation, problems. So best is to sit at home and do nothing of the kind. But we do not do that. We take up challenges. We rush up to it. Because I get immense satisfaction by doing my work. As a reaction to that, ego develops. If we do not have the ego, we would not do anything, is a fact. But ego is the one that rationalizes all our madness, the rat race we are running into. If we did not have the ego, we would not go into this nonsense. The more we try to rationalize our activities, the more ego develops to satisfy us. Alright, very good. Now you are a successful person. See, you have got this, you have got that. Lots of misunderstandings creep in when we pamper our ego like this, or I should say that when we are satisfied with our ego, that we really get lost. We get identified with our ego and not with ourselves. How did I become so much egoistical? So if you do some work very well, supposing you deliver a very good speech, then you would like people to appreciate. If they do not appreciate you, you think you have done nothing, though you have done a great job. But still you will be so dissatisfied with yourself unless and until people appreciate you. All of us have got this ego sitting on our heads. When it starts bloating, the more successful you are, the worse it is. The more you indulge into planning and thinking, the worse it is. You can never realize that you are not the ego. Then you start feeling very nice about it, because everybody says, oh, what a great person he/she is. The whole society develops on those lines. But a situation can arise where even when we have done nothing, we want to take the credit. Then we call such a person egoistical, who says, I will do this, I have done this, I. Then we call him/her an egoistical person. It would be better if you illustrate an example. Well, in that case, let me tell you a small story. It has been a great source of inspiration in India, and hope that it has a similar effect on you as well. Have you ever heard of Shivaji? Perhaps, yes. Shivaji was a famous king, a true example of patriotism and chivalry, who established the Maratha kingdom in India. Once upon a time, while reviewing a fort construction, Shivaji sees the diligent workers working around him and gets a thought. He thinks that it's because of him that the workers constructing the fort are getting food and shelter, and he is the sole reason behind their survival. Enjoying the thoughts which were flooding his mind, Shivaji didn't even realize that his guru, Samartha Ramdas, who was a realized soul, has arrived there, who was noticing him from some time. Then, he comes near Shivaji, points a huge stone boulder and orders Shivaji to bring that boulder to him, which he does, after which he says Shivaji to break the stone. When Shivaji breaks it, he sees a coconut which he gives off to his master. Ramdas takes the coconut, breaks it, and a frog jumps out of it and disappears in wood, surprising everyone in the process. What an alive frog! But how is it possible the formation of stones itself takes millions of years? Then how come there was a frog in it and who was supplying the air and food to him? Life can originate anywhere and we are no one to control it, so things which are supposed to happen and will keep on happening. This advice of the Great One destroyed Shivaji's ego, and feeling guilty, he prostrated at his feet. That's how our devotion should be. We should work hard but never worry about the result, because there is someone who will take care of the outcome. So be detached, meditate and sink yourself in the higher awareness. The way you talk to others, the way you behave towards others, you will never understand, because there is ego. If you are standing in the darkness, the light is there but it is covered with something. So, humility must be embraced within you. How do I get rid of this mess? Through meditation. I can feel your right side is emitting hot vibrations. So, I suggest you to meditate by sitting comfortably in a chair with your hands out on your lap, facing Srimatiji's photograph and placing your feet in a bucket of cold water that contains a handful of salt. This technique is called foot soaking. Salt is added to the water to represent the earth element. In this way we use all 5 elements: fire, with the candle, air, water and earth. The element of water rinses away, and salt, carrier of earth element, absorbs away negativity. Vibrations are the key to helping these processes work. Meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. You can say some affirmations such as the Lord's Prayer to cleanse your Ajna chakra. Devote yourself to that supreme force and try to be an egoless and conditionless personality. Hope you realize its importance. Hope I could imbibe it. Thanks for advising me.